Hello everybody. You're probably wondering, okay, why haven't I seen a Dragon Ball Z video? Where you been? What have you been doing? That's what we're gonna talk about today. So yeah, hi, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. So some of the things that I wanted to go over in today's video was some things that have happened recently that I think is absolutely amazing. One of them is thanking you all for watching the content on the channel. You know, I know there's been a lot of Dragon Ball Z videos and like that's been like my main focus in the series. But I just wanted to say just thank you, like, you know, with the YouTube shorts, and the channel overall, like, it's been going amazing. The beginning of this year, we started off at like 69 subscribers. My goal was 100. We're over 200, like right now, which is amazing. So thank you. That really means a lot. The other thing that I wanted to talk about was, you know, what would y'all like to see on this channel? I know I've said multiple times to my Twitch community, because I do stream on Twitch. I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. If you guys want to go check that out, that'll be in the link in the description down below. But I've talked to everybody about it, my friends, and what I'm wanting on this channel, you know, teaching OBS and playing games that I normally wouldn't stream. And I feel like, you know, like, I'm not saying I'm gonna stop the Dragon Ball Z videos because I enjoy them, but I do want to hear what y'all have to say, so feel free to comment down below and give me something like, you know, just be like, hey, you know, I'd be cool if you did like a reaction video or this or that, you know, because this channel, I don't see it as my own. I see it as our channel. Like, this is our community, like, this is what we like to do. You know, and I love having fun when it comes to horror content, indie game content, creating, you know, videos of like, hey, here's something I learned, maybe someone else can learn from it as well. I want this to be like a place where you can come to for good laughs. You can sit back, relax, have yourself a crispy boy, whatever the case may be. And so, like, let me know in the comments down below on what you think about that. The next thing I wanted to really talk about was what has happened this year. I know it's not December yet, and I probably should have waited to do this video, but I feel like December is going to be so hectic that I felt it was the right time to do it in November instead. Because everyone knows with holidays and family time and just everything is just like packed around this time of the year. And it's very chaotic, so I want to do this video and just let everyone know like what has actually happened. There's been a huge personal growth, not only with content, like, yes, like Twitch has been doing amazing, YouTube, TikToks, and Twitter, that has been doing amazing. But I've also grown, meaning that instead of me like scheduling a day to upload a YouTube video, I've just been wanting to do it. I don't know where it came from. I don't know how to explain it. I started to enjoy it instead of me like forcing myself to do it, saying, okay, I need to upload this video. It wasn't like a want. There was no, you know what I mean? And then it naturally just got easier and easier. So I feel like I've personally grown with that and like handling time management. I'm still working on that. I feel like everybody's always constantly improving when it comes to those kind of matters. But for me, like, I feel like I've definitely gotten better at time management. Things that like we've accomplished, you know, this year alone, I don't even know where to begin, you know, when it comes to like partnering up with certain companies or just certain milestones have been hit, you know, like whether it be on YouTube, whether it be on Twitch or any platform for that matter. And it just blows my mind to be sitting where I'm at. And, you know, we you know, it's just enjoying the journey, and I just want to celebrate these milestones. So over 200 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. I hope that you've been enjoying the content, and like I said, feel free to comment down below. I do want to hear your voice. I want to hear what you have to say, what you would like to see. more on this channel. You know, I used to do this thing called Words Are Hard. I kind of want to bring that back. If you don't know what that is, I'm gonna link that probably at the end of this video. So yeah, but there's a playlist called Words Are Hard, and it was an idea because I've always wanted to like do like a podcast slash show, like not imitating Jimmy, that's, you know, the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, but something similar where I would invite people on that either they were a content creator or they were my friend, and we got to learn a little bit about them and have fun while going about it. And I thought the best way of going about that was to like have an idea, but basically just go with the flow. I wouldn't plan what I was gonna ask, what I was gonna say. Like, I would get to know them, yes, but there was nothing planned. And I think that's what I enjoyed most about it. So if you want, you know, you can comment down below as well and say, hey, Words Are Hard, like, let's bring that. I do want to bring that back. I think that adds variety. It's something I personally want to do, but I also like, I want to make sure that, you know, people will enjoy it. I feel like, you know, the best thing to do is to connect with your community, to talk about things like this. I don't really do these. I think like one thing that I normally don't do, especially on YouTube, I do it on Twitch all the time, but I don't do it on YouTube videos, is that like I'll just game. But having like sitting down, having this conversation, I feel like that's important. I feel like that's needed. So that's what we're doing. We're just gonna sit and chat, all right? That's what's happening. But yeah, there are a lot of things that I'm planning. It's gonna revolve around Twitch mainly, but I'm trying to divide and conquer, and like the amount of content, the amount of work that I'm putting on Twitch, I'm also trying to bring over to YouTube as well, and then vice versa. You know, I want variety there. You know, if I'm just providing the same content, then it wouldn't make sense to do that on two, you know what I mean? Unless you prefer YouTube over Twitch, which some people do. So that makes sense. But ultimately, my goal is that I want to, you know, if I do a charity event, right, on Twitch, then download the VOD, and then I could just bring it over here to YouTube. And then that way, you know, people can watch it, you know, and they can experience like what happened, even if they missed it. And that's the biggest thing about YouTube is like, it's a documentary of like your journey, you know, what's happened. If you go like to beginning of this channel, my beginning videos, like, you know, what was that one video I did? It was like something about what is YouTube? Like, what do you do on YouTube? And I was very nervous about talking, like staring like into a camera and recording. I wasn't comfortable with myself whatsoever. Even now, I've gotten better over the years, but it still happens, you know, the brain kind of, you know, kind of goes kaput. But I do want to add some variety, you know, add some differences, you know. So like the words are hard segment, I like doing that. I, you know, want to do special things on YouTube that is just outside of my element, like getting outside of my comfort zone. I think this is the best thing to do. And I want to open up new doors. I want to try things that I never even thought of, because I feel like doing that will open more opportunities, and who knows, like it might work. That's the whole point of like when it comes to doing all this, is like what works and what doesn't, and ultimately having fun. I love joking around. I love having, you know, I just like hanging out, having a good time. And I know that there's a lot of, you know, other people that try to do this, and I know that it's just you know, it's not a race and it's a journey, and sometimes you can be discouraged, you know, like if, you know, one video doesn't do that well and then the other video has like blown up and you hit YouTube's little algorithm. It's so weird. It's so weird how it works, but I do want to continue uploading content, and I just want to let y'all know that the last couple of weeks have been like my sleep schedule. The weather changing always gets me, but this year got me worse. And yesterday, which I usually upload on Thursdays at 6 p.m. US Eastern Standard Time, that's usually when I upload videos, like every week, once a week, you know. And like if I could do more, then I would, and maybe I will in the future. But as of right now, that's where I'm leaving it because I feel comfortable doing it. I don't feel rushed, and I want to do it. And if in the future that I decide if I want to upload more videos during the week, I'll definitely keep you up to date on that. But ultimately, I think about, you know, like what needs to happen and like where I'm at, you know, when it comes to all this. And I feel like I'm getting an idea of it. I feel like you need to experience failure, experience like all these like different things to really understand yourself and to understand your goals as well. But anyways, totally got off track. Moral of the story is that I've not been feeling the greatest. Sleep has been sporadic. Last night I was like tossing and turning around because I downloaded God of War Ragnarok, which God of War is my favorite game series of all time. I will be streaming that like next Wednesday. I'm just putting that out there. I probably will also record for YouTube. I don't know how that's gonna work with the alerts. I might have to turn alerts off. I don't know on Twitch. We'll see. I would really like to upload that on this channel because I have a huge passion for God of War. Been playing the game since the very beginning. But like I was saying, I've been tossing and turning, like sleep's been sporadic. And then, you know, I have days like today. Like everybody has good days and bad days. Today is a good day. I'm making this video. I'm recording. And I don't know, I feel like I want to do more, and I do, but I'm human like anybody else. I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm not looking for validation, but I am human. I'm just putting that out there that things happen, things come up, you know, and I'm trying to also find time for my personal life, and that's very difficult when you're creating content, when you're uploading, editing videos, doing all these things. We get sidetracked a lot of the time and we get overwhelmed. And even though we say we're fine and we're not stressed out and all these other things, we actually are. And you know, we are overwhelmed, and that's why I like to talk to my friends about that and kind of like, you know, tell them how I'm feeling. And those are the days where like, because some days I wake up and I just want to play a video game. I don't, and like having that mentality of, oh, this game would be great for a YouTube video all the time, or like constantly thinking like, hey, this would be great for this would be great for that. It's nice having that initiative and mentality, but you gotta turn it off. Like sometimes you gotta have that me time. So just thank you for understanding. I will be uploading another video next week, but I'm gonna be looking at the comments constantly. Do we bring back Words Are Hard? I probably will do that anyways. You know, like, do you want every week to be a Dragon Ball Z video? You know, I am enjoying the series, but I also have to think of like what's best for the channel. So are you still enjoying the series? Do you want me to continue playing the game? You know, what games would you like me to play? Would you like some more OBS tips and tricks? Because I do love teaching OBS. I love helping out where I can. So let me know. Like everything, comments down below, have at it. I'll look at it and we'll just go from there. So based on next week's video, we'll determine if I want to do Words Are Hard. Maybe we'll bring that back, bring up another guest. If we do another game, if I do OBS, whatever the case may be, I enjoy YouTube. I enjoy creating content for YouTube, and my ultimate goal is to make someone's day, help you out in any way I can, whether that's like with content creating, like if you know, just want some advice, you know, I'll make a video on it, because ultimately, like, this is our community. You know, I call my community on Twitch Madhouse Family. It's the same here. I want this to be somewhere where we could just like hang out and just have a good time. So thank you for listening. And again, I do stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. and that will be at 6 p.m. US Eastern Standard Time. The link to that will be in the description down below. Slap that like button if you've enjoyed this video, and if you want more like just chattings like this, I'm down for that too. You know, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the other content I posted in the past, and yeah, comment down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for listening, and enjoy the rest of your happy time zones. Yeah, let's just go with that. All right, bye-bye.